Yo, Nick Wright, get ready to make a new YouTube video about who's the best shoulder presser now. It's not me anymore. Hey.
That was the Gym Reaper Joshua Baker, and what he's referring to is my recent video, the heaviest shoulder press ever done, in which I covered the strongest seated and standing shoulder presses ever done in human history ever. And it's an awesome video. I highly recommend you go check it out. And in that video, the strongest seated shoulder press ever done was by the Gym Reaper himself, Joshua Baker, of 530 pounds. But what he's telling me in this clip is that I need to update that video now because the record has been broken and it is no longer him. So the most epic gym session ever recently occurred. It consisted of 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman, my favorite bodybuilder ever, an absolute living legend. The current world record bench press holder, Julius Maddox, with a raw bench press of almost 800 pounds. It involved the Gym Reaper himself, Joshua Baker. In fact, this whole video is on his channel. I'll link the video in the description below. Click on it if you want to see the whole gym session. It involved Daniel Ryjev, one of my favorite lifters to watch. I hope to link up with him in the near future. We have discussed it, so fingers crossed. And of course, Mike Rabb, who is a pound for pound unit. The weights this guy can press at the body weight and size that he is are unreal. So all of these monsters got together and went head to head to try and smoke PRs on a seated shoulder press, with Ronnie Coleman cheering them on the whole entire time. And in this session, they worked up to a whopping 563 pounds by Julius Maddox, who smoked it for a new record attempt, but he hit the pegs on the way up. Now, they discussed it, whether he should try it again and just keep the weight where it was for safety or possibly go up. At the end of the day, we're all lifters, we're all meatheads. He did what any of us would do, and he went up. He went up to 573 pounds. Now, I'm American and I only go by them freedom units. So in kilos, that's around 260. It's like 259 and change. We'll call it around 260 kilograms. It's 573 pounds, and that's all anyone cares about.
1, 2,
we get desensitized by all the crazy feats of strength we see on the internet nowadays. There's so many strong lifters out there that it's easy to get wrapped up in these crazy numbers to where they almost start losing meaning. And you're like, 573, that's pretty good, but no. Go rack up 573 pounds on a squat rack or a power rack and don't actually attempt to do anything with it if you cannot lift it. I'm not encouraging anyone goes and gets hurt. So don't go and do nothing with it, but just look at it. Just stroke the bar. Just sniff it and smell what 573 pounds smells like to get an idea of how heavy that is. And then picture pressing it over your head. That was like, I think, my second attempt for my squat back when I was competing at my strongest. So that's just an insane amount of weight to press overhead like that. And Julius did it, setting the new record for the strongest, heaviest seated shoulder press ever done, 573 pounds. Absolutely insane. Now, a lot of people are commenting, what about the Iron Bibby? Iron Bibby did 602 pounds seated in an upright bench. I covered that in my last video, and I did not discredit the Iron Bibby because he is about the strongest shoulder presser all around. He's super well-rounded with the shoulder press, and he holds records in like the standing axle press and all that. So he is the overlord of shoulder strength, obviously. But just we were being critical, and in that particular seated lift that he did have a spotter touching the bar the whole time. He had a little bit of spotter assistance the whole time, and it was done on an axle bar, which you can nitpick is not quite the same thing.
For camera purposes, this, if he gets it, which he will, is the heaviest seated barbell shoulder press ever. No one's. It is. Iron Bibby was assisted on an axle.
Yeah, but
no, doesn't count, bro. Iron Bibby was wearing sleeves, and he had someone holding the axle the entire time.
So the strongest non-spotter assisted seated shoulder press ever with a standard barbell is by the world record bench presser Julius Maddox, 573 pounds as of the time you're seeing this video. If you like this content, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. I love to have you, and I'll see you in the next video.